What's up, YouTube? Dark Wolf Gaming here, and bringing you my Kaiju number 8 deck, the Big Green. Let's get into it. I play 4 Minas. She's the 0 drops. When played, draw a card, sideline one. Pretty easy. And if you hit her out of life, her trigger is draw a card. Then I play 4 Kefkas. Um, just the man himself that you're looking forward to be able to raid on. Add to hand for his get trigger. And then running up the zeros, I am playing Kikaru. Sorry about the camera. Um, Basically, just around nice number of 10. Sometimes I like to play 12, depending. But the deck needs a lot of 2 energies, so we had to cut a couple. 10's good. And her trigger is active. And that will round off the zeros. And then for our ones, just play the Kafka, the man himself. And for him, no trigger, but he gets to draw a card and sideline one. And then we go on to our twos. Play Kikaru. No trigger, but when she's set to, if she's active, she generates 2 energy. And then our next 2 costs is Reno. Basically, he's an active trigger, 3,000 body, has step. And also, what's pretty cool is if he's active, switch to wrestling. And then you switch one active character on the front line. And if you do, this character generates 2 energy until the end of the turn. So whatever's active in the front, put him to resting, rest that. Now he counts as 2 energy, which plays into some of your main strategy, which we'll get to. And then that's it for the twos. Going into the threes, we play 4 Kifkas. This is our color trigger. Lets you play a 2 cost or less, 1 energy free, just set to resting. Good thing about this is color, 2 energy, and you draw a card, and you don't have to drop anything, which is great. Next, we play 3 Minas. She's a draw card for her trigger, and she has step, and she's a 2 energy. So if you have to throw her out in front, as long as you don't hit a special or they have a special, you can bring her back. She's really good against Kenshin because you can just block and she comes back to the energy line. And then next we play our finals, AP Untappers. Now leave this. Oops, sorry. Now leave the rest to me. Oh, just really good card. And then I play one of Fortitude 9.8. It's an active trigger. And also what it's going to let you do is an event. Choose up to 1 Kifka or Kaiju number 8. Card out on the field. Give it 1,000 BP. And either impact +1 or damage +1. So, just get those stats. I had it at 2, but I cut 1 for an extra card. Just felt like it was, necessary to get the other card. 9 out of 10 times I'm discarding this card. And that is it for the threes. Now to the 4. We play the man. We play 3 Kafkas, 4-1 raid. Obviously, the trigger is add this to hand or raid if you have enough energy on the energy line. When played, you get to play 1 green character with 2 or less Required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand set to resting onto the field. So you can get a chump blocker out. Maybe you had a raid and put one of the little guys, or like the little Kafka, the zero drop, back onto your energy line just in case, which is good. He's got two active mains. First one is if he's on the front line, you can switch him to resting to draw a card. This deck draws a lot of cards. And then active main, place one card from your hand to the sideline. You can set this character back to active, and he gets 500 BP. So he's a 4K body, which is great. Then we play 3 Minas. She's a 4K body. Draw a card as a trigger. If she's on the front line and active, choose one other character on the field that was switched from active to resting this turn and switch it to active. So basically, you don't even have to discard any of your card to the Kafka 4-1 raid, the big boy himself, Kaiju number 8, 6-1 raid. So it's nice. Having her on the front line with the rest of the group, she works. That's it for the 4s. Then we play our special. Brace yourself. So you can do one or two things with this card. You can choose up to one character on your opponent's front line and move it to the energy line and draw a card. So if something's in the way, but it's really not a threat and you don't mind having it to the back just to get that extra draw, pretty cool. If a Kafka or a Kaiju number 8 is on the field for the second part, you may sideline it instead. So they got one of their problem cards, like a Kenshin with the impact or anything like that. You just, pop that. Thank you. But that's your special. Next, it's one of the big boys. We play 4 of the Raid Kaiju number 8s. It's the 6-1. And he's got a bunch of stuff that he does when he's played in, when it's your turn. When played, choose up to one character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. If you switch this character to resting, 4K instead. So you can pop a 3K, keep him active for one of his other abilities, or you can just play him, rest him, 4K body on your opponent's field is now gone. His first active main is switch to resting. This character gains 1,000 BP and impact until the end of the turn. And then his second active main, place one card from your hand to the sideline and set him to active. Where you see the synergy with the Mina to where you don't have to do the discard. You could pop something when played, or you could rest himself to get the 1,000 BP impact, Mina, activate, switch him back. Really strong. Also, the impact is good when you push him for late game. And the last one, another big boy, Kaiju number 8, the 8-2. This guy is really strong. When played, he's got a couple of things. If you have 2 or more resting characters on your front line, reduce the energy costs by 2 while in your hand. So if you have 2 rested characters, again, kind of what you want to do, you just play them for 6 cost. So as long as you have 6 energy, which 9 out of 10 times you're going to have the 6 energy, pay 2 AP, drop him. When he has damage 2, always, so that's great. Put your opponent into a situation, do they take 2 or do they block him? And then when he's played, choose up to one character on your opponent's front line, move it to the back line, and it gains, this character cannot be moved until the start of your next turn. So basically, you push back their threat. It's stuck there on their turn. Then it's your turn, and then, they can push it back up on their turn. But that's it, guys. That's my Kaiju number 8 green deck, the big one. I've been playing this at locals. So far, I'm 7-1 with it. I've won 2 tournaments and came in second on the other one. Just bad luck on the one game I lost so far with this. But other than that, please comment, subscribe, and stay tuned, because I've got 3 other more Kaiju decks profiles coming out. And I'm also probably going to try to start getting some game footage for you guys as well. Thank you.